Hello and welcome to RCGC Today. I'm your host, Diane Carbonetta. To start today's show off, we have with us Associate Professor and Computer Graphic Arts Program Coordinator, Mary Malinconico, and one of her students, Matthew Borginis. They're here to tell us about Rowan College at Gloucester County's award-winning Computer Graphic Arts program. Thank you both so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
So first of all, Mary, I would like to start off by congratulating you. Universities.com has recently ranked RCGC as the #1 college in New Jersey for computer graphics. As coordinator of that program, what would you say sets it apart from the rest?
I think what sets it apart is the relationships that we form with our students. We have a core group of adjunct faculty along with myself who get to know the students, and we lead them through the 2 years that they're with us or longer. And we really get to know them. We know their strengths and weaknesses. We know how to push them and how to make them grow.
Now, Rowan College at Gloucester County has 2 different tracks for CGA students.
Correct.
Could you tell us about those options and the kind of career opportunities they could lead to?
Sure. The 2 programs are the print design program, which is primarily focused on designing for newspapers, magazines, print ads, billboards, and auxiliary print material. The students focus on using Adobe InDesign, Adobe Illustrator, Adobe Photoshop, and some electronic functions such as some web design software, because everything is really for the web now. And then our game design program is focused on creating applications for mobile devices, tablets, and game systems.
And what kind of options exist for your students who want to go on and transfer to complete their 4-year degree?
Well, the majority of our students will kind of go, I think there's 2 tracks that they can take. Many of our students go off into the workplace with an associate's degree in computer graphics. There are many entry-level job opportunities for them to go out and work. And we have a lot of students who are in the county working in professional print shops and in web design companies or game design organizations. But then we also have partnerships with other 4-year colleges for our students to go on and finish their bachelor's degree. Our primary partner is with Wilmington University, and they accept up to 70 credits of our students' classwork. The program is actually physically located on the RCGC campus, so students can literally stay in Gloucester County and complete their 4-year degree. They can also take classes online with Wilmington, and they can also take classes on the main campus down at Wilmington in Newcastle County. We also have partnerships with other schools throughout the state. I have many students who are at the College of New Jersey, at Rutgers, at Camden, at Stockton, and then we also then have students who go off to University Arts in Philadelphia. I have a couple of students who are at the Temple art program, and I have 2 students from last year who are up in New York as well.
Now, in today's workforce, clearly you can't underestimate the importance of real-world experience. Could you tell us a little bit about some of the opportunities that you've cultivated to allow students to build their portfolio as they prepare to graduate?
Sure. When I first started here at the college, I think it was about 18 years ago, the tagline for the college was learning for real life. And our students, when I first took over, I was responsible for coming up with our marketing program for the Computer Graphic Arts program. And I asked the students to help me out on that. And one of the students just said we should have our tagline be designed for real life. And we've kept that, even though the college has moved on to other taglines, we've kept that. So the Computer Graphic Arts program, we believe that we're teaching design for real life. And that incorporates real life programs. For example, in our labs, we use the latest technology. We use the latest Creative Cloud software from Adobe. And for our project development, instead of just having them do some random project, we have specific projects that have come from the real world, because myself and our adjuncts are also, in addition to being a professor, I'm also a designer. I bring in those experiences. There's also been opportunities where we have been approached by outside community organizations to do design work for those organizations. One of the first things we designed when I got here, we designed a t-shirt for a juvenile diabetes team who was going to be doing a juvenile diabetes fundraising walk here in the county. Our program has designed the Rowan College Gala invitations for many, many years. And then recently we were approached by the Office of Consumer Affairs to do a placemat for the senior citizens in the county.
Now, speaking of that project, Matthew, you recently made a rather impressive addition to your own portfolio when Professor Malinconico partnered with the Gloucester County Board of Chosen Freeholders to offer that design contest. Could you tell us a little bit about that contest and your winning design?
So the contest was to design an informative placemat to let senior citizens know about all the scams going around New Jersey that target them specifically. So false IRS scams, something called a grandparent scam, and things of that nature. And so when the Gloucester County Division of Consumer Affairs came in and they wanted to talk about it, they gave us an entire layout of what they wanted. So they originally told us like a 5-column layout and things like that. And then they told us to go and design. So I took what they wanted and changed it a little bit into what I felt would be the best.
Now, you weren't only challenged to create a placemat that met all of these established criteria, you also had to present your work in front of all of your classmates and a panel of judges. What was that part of the experience like?
I was very nervous the entire time. I mean, a little less nervous than I am right now, but still really nervous. But it was a really safe space. Professor Mary was there, and I was with all my fellow students, and it really wasn't that bad of an experience.
And what would you say that you learned by participating in this contest?
A lot of things. So I learned how to research specifically for a target audience, so it was senior citizens. It helped me with public speaking. I mean, I'm here doing this now. And, it taught me how to interact with a real client. So I'm going back and forth with the director, and we're making changes to the placemat. And it, gave me this real world experience that I'm very lucky that I've been able to do.
Well, I'm sure Professor Malinconico would agree that this is only the beginning of your success as you progress within your field.
I hope so.
And after all you both told us, it's not hard to understand why Rowan College at Gloucester County's CGA program has been ranked #1 in New Jersey. Thank you both so much for stopping by to tell us about it.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
We'll be back in a moment with more RCGC Today.